Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Online here, and with E3 a little over 2 weeks away, I figured I'd tell you guys what I want to see from the conferences and overall what I expect. So these games can range from games that we've already heard about, like Battlefield 1, and these games can also differ to things like Crash Bandicoot, where we haven't got an announcement yet, but we're kind of, think it's on the horizon. And yeah, starting off on the list, I have Sony Bend's game, Dead Don't Ride. Shinobi, the insider, hinted at this before, and it's been registered back in 2014. Obviously, everybody's been waiting for Ben's game. Their last game was Golden Abyss on the Vita, and that was back in about 2013, I believe. So it's been over 3 years since Ben's last game, and, we're looking forward to seeing what they have next, and they've been quiet. For the past couple of years, and they're obviously working on a PS4 game, as that's already been confirmed by Shuhei Yoshida. He also visited them back around PSX December time last year, and said he saw their new game, and yeah, so the whole timing fits, the whole how this is Dead Don't Ride, that whole game, this whole thing's kind of getting leaked. It kind of just makes perfect timing that we'll probably see their new game at E3, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have to offer, and when their game's going to be coming out, because it's been a while since we've seen Ben's last game. And coming in at number 4, well, I guess I don't really have a list on this, but just the next thing I'm looking forward to seeing from E3 and, in general, is the new consoles that are going to be coming out about it. Sony and Microsoft both have consoles, allegedly rumored that they're going to be showing off either this E3 or later down in the year. I think we're going to see them this E3. It just seems, kind of like the whole thing where the press are hot, the press are there and everything. It just seems like the best time that, Sony and Microsoft would like to show off their new models of their consoles. Obviously, PS4K, PS4 Neo, that whole thing that's been rumored, and also the Xbox Scorpio, or Scorpion, whatever you want to say, their Xbox Slim upgraded model that's supposed to be 4 times as powerful as the Xbox One. Really looking forward to seeing what these consoles have to offer, if they're going to show any games with them, and how they look better on there. Obviously, the PS4 is rumored to have, 4K gaming, possibly, or 4K pictures, at least. And the Xbox, as I said before, that's going to be 4 times as powerful, and the PS4 being, the PS4K being in between, somewhere around there. It's just really exciting to see how these games are looking forward to seeing better and better, and how developers can utilize these things. So that's why I put it up there on the list. And the next thing I'm looking forward to seeing is from Ubisoft. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have to say about Watch Dogs 2, as that's going to be coming out within the next year or two. I think they've already confirmed that it's going to be in their fiscal year, for their financial stuff, that it's going to be coming out in the next year before March. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Watch Dogs 2 has to offer. It's going to be set in San Francisco, which is, pretty close to me, so I really want to see how they do the city. And overall, Watch Dogs was a great game, in my opinion. I don't know why it got so much hate. I mean, I see that it was downgraded quite a bit, so I could see it from that point of view. But overall, the game played great, in my opinion, and that the game was just, kind of fun. But I guess I'm in the minority there, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what Watch Dogs 2 has to offer, as it could be the best in the series, because, Ubisoft has that train going, where their second game in their franchise is always, the best one, like Assassin's Creed 2. And yeah, and they also announced that they're going to be announcing a new IP, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have to offer from Ubisoft. And yeah, it just seems really exciting. Ubisoft always has that traditional where at the very end of their show, they always show off their new IP. I believe it was Watch Dogs, and it was The Division, and then it was Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, and then it was last year the Ghost Recon open world game. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have to offer, in terms of new IPs this year. So, next down on the list, I want to see more from EA, which is Battlefield 1 and a new Mass Effect game, mainly those 2 games, because we've only seen about a minute from those games, and those games are slated to come out within the next year or two. Well, Battlefield's going to be coming out later this year, but Mass Effect, I'm guessing it's not that far off. I mean, I'm not a big Mass Effect fan, but I'm really intrigued by this new Mass Effect game, and we haven't really seen it since last E3, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have to offer with that game, and what they're going to be showing off this E3. Obviously, Battlefield 1, we're probably going to see a lot since this game's coming out later this year. I'm expecting maybe some multiplayer gameplay, since they usually show off their multiplayer, but that's mainly not the stuff I really want to see. I want to see how their single player looks. Battlefield 1 obviously is getting so much attention since Infinite Warfare was a total, disaster. Has over 2 million dislikes at this point. It's kind of sad, and everybody's tired of the whole futuristic COD game. So Battlefield 1, going back into World War 1, it looks really interesting, and it's a new approach to these first-person shooters that we haven't gotten in a while. So Battlefield 1 already has my attention, but I'm not going to make any judgment really until I see the game more, and that's why I'm really looking forward to seeing what EA has to show for the game, and see if it can live up with its hype right now, because EA has a thing going for them right now with the whole, trashing Call of Duty. Everybody's, jumping off the boat, and Battlefield 1 looks to be the new option for first-person shooters this fall. So, as long as they can keep it up with what they're going to show at E3, then that game definitely looks like a must-buy for me, depending on how the game looks. And obviously, as I said, the new Mass Effect game, the Mass Effect series is a great trilogy, or, yeah, I guess they had 3 games by now. Is it 3 games? Yeah, I think so. Just looking forward to seeing what their next installment has to be, and it looks really nice. So, this is where I'm going to go bold, and this is where, I'm going to go big. Crash Bandicoot, I'm expecting a return somehow, some time soon. I mean, obviously, Adam Boyd said that, that Activision still holds the rights for Crash Bandicoot, but, I mean, Sony's been teasing it so much by Sean Layden wearing a Crash shirt at PSX, and obviously the big Easter egg, or I guess you can't say it's an Easter egg, but the big, reveal of the game in Uncharted 4 Thief's End. That was awesome. You actually got to play Crash itself, and yeah, I just really can't wait to see if they're going to do anything with that. I mean, they kind of been teasing it. I'm not sure if that's what they meant by they're going to give us something Crash, or if there's more coming, but either way, that's my bold prediction. Well, I guess it's not really a prediction. It's kind of like one of those things you want to see and something like wishful thinking, but, it has to happen at some point, doesn't it? I mean, you think. So, that's kind of my bold prediction. I don't really know what to lead off with Crash Bandicoot, but obviously, we haven't really seen anything from it yet, besides the whole Easter egg kind of thing, but yeah. So, that's pretty much what I want to see from E3. Those are kind of like my 5 or 6, kind of things that I'm really looking forward to seeing the most. If I missed anything out that you guys have on your list, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And sorry if my throat this whole entire video was kind of like, annoying. It's because I'm getting off of a cold. But yeah, I'm going to be doing my Sony conference, predictions, that sort of thing, going into depth and having probably bolder predictions than those Crash Bandicoot. I mean, predictions are boring unless you're going big. You gotta go bold or you gotta go home, or big or go home, whatever you want to say. So yeah, I'd expect my Sony conference predictions coming out probably within the next week or two as we get close to that conference, and yeah. So anyways, guys, I've been Online. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. E3 is a little bit over 2 weeks away, the best time in gaming, because you get to see what all these developers are working on and seeing more of these projects, and overall, it's an exciting time to be a gamer. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, guys.